Well, it's been hot out here. Only 35 degrees today, which is about 90 Fahrenheit. But I thought we'd have a bit of a giggle. See some progress on my fruit trees in this weather. Strangely, I'm quite pleased with it. But you may not be impressed. Come have a look. So I'll start off with my Tamarillo, which as you can see is looking a little bit wilted from this weather. But I'll give him water, he'll come good again. Doesn't need to be in a bigger pot though. Having trouble finding bigger pots. I'll find them somewhere. So have a look. Haven't seen any others around. But I've got Tamarillos. Got it right, didn't say Tomatillo. Tamarillos. And they've grown on those little sticks. Did a video and I was asking if anyone knew whether this is how they grow or not. I wasn't at all sure, but as we can see, I've got 2, 4, 5 of them there. I think. Yeah, 5 there, and there's probably a couple hidden around where I haven't seen. Down here? No. None on that one. It's dead. But we'll see what comes about. Here we have my very over tall black sapote. And if we look right towards the top, hopefully he's still there. And if we look right towards the top, we can see way up there one sapote. And this will be our first ever off this tree. A couple of things I'm going to do with this one though. First off, this branch here goes way up there. I'm going to air layer, or marcot is it? Right about there, I think. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. With my first attempt at this air layering, I've got some little plastic ball things which we will try applying around there to do it. Of course, we've got bananas growing, which you can't see from this side. The bananas are there, growing nicely. And down here, we've got lots of figs. Lots and lots of white Genoa figs. Not ripe yet, but birds haven't found them, which is something that's really good. I've shown this before, but there's the bananas. Very pleased with that bunch. I got a lovely bunch of bananas. This is a black Genoa fig tree, all through in there, up there. But unfortunately, the birds have got most of them. I think I'll take that one in though. These are a decent sized fig. He's ready. Let's see if we can get him. I'll pick those. And that one there. There's still a few on there we can get. The birds have really enjoyed these figs. And I don't mind too much, I share. Olive tree is going great guns. This is our Kalamata olive tree. Lots and lots of fruit on that. If we go over and have a look at our unpronounceable one, I can't remember what it's called now. There's a bit of a mix on there. Some very green and some very black. Let's go and have a look. Serigona, something like that. These are really, really big olives. They're green, and some up there are overripe. It's not ripening all at the same time. But I'll get a few again this year. Not as many as I got last year, which was 22 kilos. And we've got a few apples growing, but I didn't net them, so I'm going to have to take them all off and bin them because the fruit fly would have got to them. Naughty me. This is the trouble when you work. I might still bag some of them, but some of them are definitely bitten by fruit fly. This is our first guava tree. We've got 3 of them. I am going to have to bag all this fruit. It does attract fruit fly a lot. So these are nowhere near ready yet, of course. Get away from the sun. You can see lots and lots of them here. Now these ones are actually pink inside. I'm not sure what type that makes them, but we have different ones around. Let me just pick a couple of figs while I'm here. This is the same fig tree, by the way. It runs all the way through there. We'll just grab that one. Lady Curmudgeon loves figs. And of course our lime tree, as we can see up there, absolutely covered in limes again, but not quite ready to start harvesting. Got more citrus down here though. An ancient old orange tree. It's been here longer than we have. So this tree must be at least, I'm trying to think, 50, 60 years old. It produces these, that's a lemon, that's lemons. Produces these little fellas, which tend to be a little bit sour, but they make a nice juice, so not ready. And then there's the lemon tree here, which is just a standard Eureka lemon tree. Produces really nice fruit, nice and big, nice and juicy, and that's got quite a few on it as well. Okay, you got our, what are they called again? Pomegranates there. Can't quite see it, but in behind there is also my Tamarillo tree, which has a few fruit on it, but not a huge number. And that's another one of the Guava trees. Again, early days, but lots of them on there, all up around here, all through there. And again, they'll have to be bagged. But these ones are the yellow guavas. So they're sort of a off-white yellow colour inside. Again, very, very susceptible to fruit fly. Bagging time yet again. If we go down the stairs, we have another guava tree. And this is a strawberry guava. It's absolutely covered in these little fruit. They're not ripe yet, but they'll all ripen at once, so we're going to have to make jam or something else with it. They're very sweet. Lots of seeds, but very sweet. They're quite nice. And of course, our infamous persimmon tree. Lots and lots of fruit on this. We bagged it all up. Lady Curmudgeon absolutely loves persimmon, so you've got to take good care of this tree. But there'll be probably 20 or 30 on this tree. I did a pruning video of it not long ago, just showing how hard you can cut it back. And then coming back in fruits like this is really good. Well, that's the fruit we've got growing at the moment. Some of it's not bad, like the guavas, but black sapote. And we don't even know if we like them, so it doesn't really matter. Hopefully the birds won't get that and we get to try it. Anyway, what do you think? What have you got growing? Doing better than me? Probably. Let me know in the comments. But like, subscribe, enjoy life. I'll catch you in the garden.